Okay, welcome back everyone for the final video of today. Um, I'm going to import my model or my FBX file into Unity and just to see if things work out or, maybe I have to do something about the scaling or something. I don't know. In any case, um, I'll do that and then I'll explain a little something. So this video might be a little bit longer than normal. So, but first, let's go ahead and let's see. Let's open that up, and then I can just minimize that. And let's go to D. Let's go to Dev stuff. Let's go to Test Blends because I think I saved the throne room into that. Copy. Let's go to Dev stuff. Let's go to Unity. Let's go to throne room test. Go to assets, scenes. Let's just put this in the scene, in the sample scene here. Paste. So now I should have this. And let's see if I just drag it into my scene. That is not too shabby. I forget how to manipulate stuff here in Unity, but cool. Nice. Actually, what? This is actually the camera view, isn't it? Let's okay. Now let's do something here. Let's take this light and the move tool. That's the move tool. Actually, I wonder how come it's global. There we go. Does that matter? That doesn't matter, does it? Because this is just all about direction. I still don't know what the deal about the okay. The thing about local versus global. Toggle tool handle. Oh, it's only for the tool handles. I see. That's cool. Okay, so directional. Let's see. Intensity. Let's try it 0.5. Okay, let's try 0.8. How come it's blue? Is that just because of the thing there? That's actually, it doesn't really matter to me. I wonder if there's I do see something here that's wrong, and that is somehow the thrones did not get exported for some weird reason. Why did it not get weird? Huh, I don't know what that's about, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm going to, I guess I don't know, I guess I can save the scene. Let's just go ahead and save it, and I'll probably move that. I'll probably try to do something else. I don't know why it's missing. It's not technically missing because it's still here. What if I move this up in here somewhere? Children prefix cannot be reordered. Okay. Dais. So the dais is fine. The throne parent is right there. Wait a second. What is that? Is that that's the thrones? I see. Yeah, the thrones are actually there. Interesting. Okay, well, like I said, I'll fix it later. And so thanks for watching. Actually, I'm not actually done with the video right this second. I'm looking at my views, and there's something really weird. In fact, I only get like a couple of views per video for the past 5 months, and whereas before on my old videos, the ones that I've actually like unlisted the videos now, so that they don't show up in the regular listing. They were getting double digits. You know, there wasn't that many, but it was double digits, and most of these are single digits, and some are even no views. And I'm wondering if part of it. I know. There's several things. One is my thumbnails aren't that great. Another thing is, some of the stuff is kind of boring. The other thing is, these aren't edited videos, right? These aren't like time lapses and like slick edited, after the fact, with points and everything. Because I wanted to show you from start to finish. Because, like I said earlier before, when I was watching the Double Fine Adventure documentary, or which became Broken Age, the documentary for that, they didn't really show you that much. They tried to keep it spoiler free, and Tim Schafer would go into his office, close the door, and then when he was done, he'd come out and then he kind of shared the story a little bit. And they didn't even tell you that much of that. Anyways, they didn't really show you that much. So that's kind of, I actually wanted the documentary so I could just kind of learn how you go through the process, basically, because I haven't actually completed a full like adventure game before, and I was looking for stuff on that, and it just didn't do it. And so when I decided to make this game and I was gonna vlog it, I was gonna start from basically scratch and show you all the process. How do I get ideas? When I'm trying to come up with some part of the story. And again, of course, part of my story was actually already written, and it was already in my head. Of course, I don't have my old notes. I don't know what happened to them. They're in a box somewhere or something. But I had an idea, and I was still coming up with the story of trying to write the story, and that's still kind of boring. But I wanted to show you the process of going through like from start to finish, even because I'm really not that great at any of the skills required, like drawing and art, in general, and writing and coding and all that stuff. So I would have to learn some stuff, so I just decided I would show everything, including me learning stuff and all that. But some of that doesn't really make for very interesting viewing. I mean, I know that. So I have to kind of weigh, the way the pros and cons of doing it this way and seeing if I can't find a happy medium. Like when I created the intro, when I created the intro and the beginning and ending cards that I do on my videos, it was an attempt to make it look more like like it had an intro and an outro, and you know what I mean. And I was doing the to-do list, and I'm trying to and then if I wanted to do a time lapse, I'd take a video that I'd recorded that was long, and then I'd speed it up and then just play it in the background, because that's pretty easy. And you can just kind of fake editing, because editing takes a whole lot of time. It takes hours and hours just to produce a few minute video, right? That's polished. So So basically, I was just kind of doing like I'm recording it live, right? Um, as if I was doing a live stream, but I'm not doing a live stream because my schedule at any given day can be different. You know, I could do a bunch of stuff in the morning, or I might be gone in the morning, so I'd have to do it in the afternoon, and so I'd still do it like I was live streaming. I record it in real time, and then I would just upload it basically. But I'm not getting that many views, and I also think it's partly to do with algorithmic changes in YouTube's content. Um, I guess you probably most of you know, anybody that watches this, not many people watch it, that they 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 started deplatforming people. They started banning certain channels because of the, you know, certain views that certain people have, and and I'm conservative, so not that anybody be coming after me, because for one thing, I don't do politics on my videos, and the other thing is, it's I'm like so insignificant that it wouldn't matter anyways if I did it. Um, but the algorithmic changes that they've made in the past, since say 2017, since a certain president got elected, you might say, have been excluding things from search results and from the watch later, the recommended on the side of the YouTube and stuff. And so I think because of some of the past videos I've watched and liked, my video watching history on YouTube, perhaps the algorithms aren't promoting my videos as much as they did before, when they weren't doing that. Like I said, in 2017, mid 2017, I was doing a fake text mode, uh, um, where it was emulating text mode in on like the web or whatever, using a library called Hexaflixel, or Hex, they pronounce it Flixel, which is the Flixel is the Flash library for like making games and stuff, and Hex is another language, and Hexaflixel is the Hex implementation of Flixel. And so I was making this fake text mode, and I would get, I get 20, 30, 40 views, maybe. If I'm lucky, I get that many views, but all of them were in the double digits. They were in the single digits. And so now I'm just hardly getting any views at all, and it's since 2017, right? So I'm kind of going, yeah, maybe I'm actually being excluded a little bit. That isn't to say that I can't make some videos later that turn out to be here, let's close that. You can't see it anyways. Videos later that turn out to be let's see something here. Control A, apply. Say all transforms. Did it change anything? Good. No. But that isn't to say that I can't make something and eventually like get viewers and stuff. But it's going to be harder for me, just because I believe my stuff is being kind of excluded because of, like I said, my previous likes and whatnot. And so I'm thinking that maybe 8 videos a day is like too much. Now, I don't know if how many people have like subscribed and unsubscribed because they see a bunch of activity. But I figure that might be something that I could figure out or fix. And so I'm going to try. I would say next week, but actually this video is actually going to go on Tuesday of next week, and so maybe officially I'll start it. It'll be started on Wednesday, even though I'll be working on Tuesday, or I'll be working tomorrow, and then from then on. But basically, next week's dealies. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way of doing a single video per day, but uh, not like I've been doing it like this. But instead, I'm gonna go. Of course, I'm going to record. Um, I'm going to record my game development process via like the desktop via OBS, and uh, then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to try to attempt some editing, because I still know it takes a long time, but I'm going to maybe I'll do an hour's worth, which is really about the work that I do in these videos anyways. Well, I'll start with something like an hour or half an hour or something, and then like condense it down to like 15 to 20 minutes. And I'll start uploading one a week of what I did for the day, during the day, which is still a kind of a better way of doing it anyways. Except the only problem is you won't get the kind of real time, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing at that moment. If I decide to make a choice, if I decide to come up with something, like say I'm working on this demo, right, the throne room, and it's a scene I'm working on, and I'm gonna have some story. I'm gonna have a few, like maybe some light puzzles, to get you acclimated to the user interface, and you'll kind of see what happens after the fact, and I will narrate it as best as I can, what I did, and I will show you in some cases, depending on what it is, what I did to do that. But I'm going to try to edit a video after the fact, because if I do it less, maybe there will be more chances. Maybe more people will look at it and be interested in it. I still have to work on my thumbnail improvement stuff, and if I get into like a process or a general way of working, as far as editing and stuff goes, where I where where I can do my edits fairly quick. Like I'll save a template. I don't know if that's going to work, because each day's video will probably be different. But I'll try to do work in such a way that that it'll make it easier or a little bit quicker to do my videos, and then that way, whatever time I have during the day that I can actually work on my game, I can still work on it that ways, and then that way I actually get more done during the day, probably, because I'm not worried about getting each of these videos out, and I'm just worried about getting one video out, at the end of the day, or towards the end of the days, sort of. Anyways, that's why this is so long. But yeah, so that's the deal here. So I'm going to reduce my videos back to one video, but it's going to be an edited video, hopefully. How come Unity is not in the taskbar? Because I specifically put Unity Hub in there. Oh, Unity Hub is right there, so that's alright, I guess. So yeah, so expect fewer videos. I know there's at least 2 people that are watching that actually actively watch. They don't watch. You guys don't watch every video, obviously, but maybe you'll watch every video now, because I'll have less videos to mess with, and it'll be less time on the videos, but it'll be more time on getting stuff done, and you'll see what I got done over the day, I guess, and that should be all right. So thanks for thanks for thanks for bearing with me, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be on what, Wednesday, next Wednesday, I guess, or for you it's tomorrow. For me it's you know, Wednesday the 11th, because I've got videos for tomorrow. I got videos for Tuesday. You know, Sunday and Monday's the weekend, and then we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.